Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's video. Today, first impressions day, first impressions of this pen. This was gifted to me by my wife on day 25 of the My Inky Countdown of 2024. There's a lot of numbers there. This is a Just Turnings Enceladus, and the material is Jonathan Brooks Alien Execution. Gorgeous looking pen, isn't it? Join me now down on the table. We'll take a look at the pen, do some size comparisons. We'll fill it with ink, do a writing sample, then I'll give you my first impressions of it. Welcome down to the table. I thought we'd take this out of the box because it's really well done. Now, if you joined me on day 25 of 2024's My Inky Countdown, you'd have seen me opening this gift from my wife. Now we're going to do a full first impression. So we've got nice black box, really nice, easy presented. And inside we've got this gorgeous pen sleeve, which, as I said when I did day 25, to me this pattern looks a bit like you see with DNA, which is actually quite appropriate. Let's open it up. And then we'll fetch out the pen. Just pop that to one side. There's the pen. This pen is a Just Turnings Enceladus model. Here's the card that came with it. And the material is by Brooks Blanks and it's called Alien Execution. And that's where I think that DNA like picture looks really good. So here's the pen. Beautiful colouring, isn't it? Got like a dark blue. And then we've got these different shades of green, hints of like a yellowy green at places. Very nice, very pretty. Let's take a walk through the body. Nice simple shape these. I like the Just Turnings pens. No clip, which is good because I'm not overly into clips anyway. I always have one of these rests on my desk, so I don't really need one. At the top we've got a slight dome, so it's coming to a point here. Then we come down into the material. It looks like it's tapering out slightly as we go down the cap. Then we've got a drop off there. You can feel the drop off, you expect to. And then the body, again, looks like it's tapering down until we've got another slightly domed end. There we go. There's one end and there's the end on the cap. Really nice. I love this colouring. You could use all sorts of inks in this, couldn't you? Anyway, the cap comes off in half, 1.5 turns, so not too bad there. That reveals this Yoho nib. This is a double broad nib. It's a nice simple nib, which highlights the complexity in the material. Body comes off, and we've got a cartridge converter. Now, I've already given this a clean out. I always clean out my pens before I ink them for the first time. So let's pop that back down. Let's do some quick size comparisons. Here we've got my standard size comparisons. We've got the Pilot Metropolitan and the Lamy Safari. Today's pen slightly longer than the Metropolitan. I would say a little bit longer even than the Safari. And in terms of width, it also looks wider than both the Metropolitan and the Safari. Let's take the caps off. With the caps off, yeah, we're definitely now longer than both the pens. I would say by maybe 7mm longer-ish than the Safari. I've not measured it, that's just going by eye, but certainly longer. In the hand, very comfortable, nice and comfortable. The section here has got a slight convex to it, or is it concave? I can never remember which is my vex and which is my cave, but my fingers just sitting there quite nicely. I hold my pens down near the bottom, so this is actually just right for me. Lengthwise, yep, that's ideal. Will it post? No, not designed to be posted, although I believe if you contact Stephen when you're ordering them, I think he can actually make them so they do post. I don't post my pens, so it doesn't really matter to me. Let's get this out of the way, and then we're going to fill the pen with ink. The ink I'm going to use, it is from day 25 of the 2024 ink event calendar. I thought, yeah, let's keep them both together. I was gifted the pen on day 25, so we'll use day 25's ink, which is called Good Tidings. and it's an extreme sheen. Even colour match, it's actually a brilliant colour match. It's a dark blue ink with a brilliant, lovely green sheen to it. So I think they'll look well together. Let's open this up. I'm going to fetch in my inkstand. I know it's nice and stained on that inkstand. I just don't want to end up with ink all over the place. Here's the pen. I've already pushed that converter all the way down to the bottom. Let's dip it in. Try and have this slightly on the side. No, can't do that. I'm still spilling ink everywhere. Let's see if we can get some ink. So I've done one, which half filled the converter, and then two, virtually filled that converter. There we go. I'm just cleaning that off where it's been dipped in the ink. As you can see there, the converter nearly full, so fills really well. I'll just pop the pen together, and then we'll do a writing sample. Just dropping in to interrupt your regular programming. Would you like to help support the channel? If so, please consider joining as a member. As a member, you'll get early access to my videos. I normally upload them a couple of days before they go out, and as soon as they're uploaded, they'll be released to members. There'll also be a shout out at the end of the videos, and then as we get the members coming in, we'll actually chat among ourselves and work out what other perks, what other things you'd like me to add in. You know, would you like maybe a monthly live chat just for members? All down to us. So please, if you can, consider joining the channel. A link will be in the description down below. Here we've got the notepad of testing. New notepad of testing. Oh, well, obviously not brand new. I've been using it for a while for normal writing. My old one is now full, so we're going to a Rhodia A5 notebook. So let's turn this on its side for my writing. We'll fetch in the pen, and we've got here a Just Turnings, very smooth nib, Enceladus, the double broad nib, and it's Brutz Blanks, Alien Execution. Be fun to see how this goes on YouTube, having the word execution in it, won't it? The ink is by Diamine, and it's Good Tidings. Drying times, we go immediate, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. I'm going to go on the next line, 1 minute. Virtually dry there at 1 minute. I'm not going to do a 2-minute test. Let's just move the pad up a wee bit. Line variation, so here's no pressure. Now I'm going to add a bit of pressure. I don't add a lot of pressure, just enough to see if we get anything. Yeah, slightly wider line. None, with, none, with, none, and with. Let's move the mic down to the page and write a sentence. That is very, very quiet. I couldn't hear anything coming off it. It's very, very smooth. It's like writing on ice. Very nice nib. Very, very smooth. What I may do at a later stage is maybe get some micro mesh on there. I like to have a bit of feedback, and this is just really, really, really smooth. Are we seeing any of that sheen now? Yeah, we're seeing some green sheen coming through there in the writing. Hopefully that's coming over on the camera. Anyway, what are my first impressions? What are my thoughts on this pen? This is an awesome Christmas gift. I do like my Just Turning pens, and this material, very unusual for me. I love it. I love the colouring, and I'm loving the way that this ink works with it. I think with this may be a perfect pairing. So we've got the dark blue of the background colour, just really nearly almost black. But then sitting on top of that, we've got that beautiful green. I just hope the camera picks this up. It's a comfortable pen, nice in the hand, feels quite light. The nib, very smooth, so that's one thing. As I've already said, I may try and actually introduce a bit of feedback, but that's just a very personal choice. But the nib, absolutely gorgeous, writes really well, very, very quiet writer. I do like this double broad. It's got a real nice width to it. So they're my first impressions of the Just Turnings Enceladus in Brooks Blank's Alien Execution and Diamine Good Tidings. So what do you think of this pen? I think it's a stunner. I really do like it. Very pretty patterning. Really looking forward to spending some more time with this. What did you get for Christmas? What pens did you get? What do you enjoy about them? Please drop them comments down below. Let's kickstart that conversation. Please hit the thumbs up button every time you like, every time you comment. Just helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so that you can get new videos as I release them. I'll talk to you again soon.